For those who haven't heard, the Litecoin community is one of the groups that chose out of the blue to attack and insult XRP, even though it makes no sense at all. That one from the other day shows a courtroom. There are also a lot of coins in the background. You have Bitcoin now. You have Doge, Ethereum, and Monero. You got Dash. The judge in this picture is Litecoin, and it's talking to an XRP coin that looks like Durka Durka and has big eyes and is drooling. And this is the official, let me repeat that. This is the Litecoin account that 1.2 million people follow. There are 1.2 million fans, but it's not clear who's really in charge of this. 373,000 people saw this post. Someone is running this, and they have no self-control. They can't stop ripping off XRP. That helps us. We'll talk more about that later in the video. For now, here's what he wrote while sharing this picture. You have been judged unwanted by this court, which means that we all agree that we don't like you. What do you know? What if it's true? All of these groups might not like XRP because it poses a threat to them. I'm not sure, but I know you have. Oh, it looks like the bad Bitcoin maximalist is after us. Additionally, the Chainlink supporters are pursuing us. People, you have Litecoin, and for good reason. That's just silly. In the XRP community, he is well known, and this post was shared by a trustworthy crypto 476,000 people follow. They are excellent at reading charts, but this guy is just trying to use common sense. So he shared this post from Litecoin, and he also wrote this. He said, I've always thought this argument was so silly and doesn't make any sense. It really makes me question the intelligence of anyone who says that XRP is unwanted. If most people thought XRP was a scam, useless or unwanted, then this argument would make no sense. It wouldn't be the third biggest cryptocurrency in the world. It's not hard to understand this. People in the market use their money to vote for what they want by buying what they want and selling what they don't want. This is called supply and demand. When there is more desire than supply, the number goes up. The market cap goes up when the number goes up. When market cap goes up and stays up, there isn't enough supply compared to demand, which means that people want you more than they don't want you. This is where you are in the picture below. I'll also say that he shared a screenshot of the top 3 coins by market cap for those who aren't interested. It's Bitcoin, Ether, and XRP, of course. And he wrote that XRP has been in the top 3 coins longer than any other coin in the space, except for Bitcoin and Ethereum. It has also been in the top 10 coins by market cap. The people who are putting their money where their mouth is in this market have made the choice. People want that XRP a lot, whether you like it or not. And people, you're exactly right. They can whine, complain, and moan all they want. They can say whatever they want about XRP. But it's very clear, this is why market cap ranks are helpful. You know, coins are always competing for a spot based on this measure. Good, you have to use some kind of metric to compare coins, and I think this one is a pretty good one. It has been agreed that XRP should be number 3. It may go up even more. In the past it was more. The only thing that has stopped it is deliberate suppression for a few years, but it's clearly coming back now. It's now at number 3. How about that? You don't want it, right? This coin is one of the most important things in the whole world. So crypto buyers around the world are making the decision that XRP will stay in the top 10 coins by market cap forever, since it has been there for over a decade. That's real money being used to vote. XRP makes sense to more than just you and me. It's people all over the world working in crypto. Still, it keeps getting torn, which is good. Oh, we'll talk more about that in a moment, but for now that helps. It helps us for sure. Now Crypto Insight UK replied to Credible Crypto. And he made a point that I've talked about a lot on this channel. I do think it's amazing. He's right here. Oh, he also said that above where you said that market participants decide, you would say that XRP had a historical hurdle in the form of the SEC, and the fact that they singled out XRP. The fact that it kept its high market cap and power during this time shows how strongly holders feel about it. In spite of all chances, the people in the market stuck with it. Right on. And that SEC action against Ripple that was meant to hurt XRP was the only thing that could have taken it out of the top 10 coins by market cap. That's what should have been done. Also, the price of XRP went down, but it never dropped out of the top 10. Its market value dropped as low as 7 or 8 market caps. That was it. It never fell out. That's the worst thing that could happen to any coin, even in the worst attack. I'm not talking about things like scams or pulling a rug out from under people. When I say in good faith, I mean that the players are following the rules. Aside from that though, this is an attack. It didn't work either. XRP stayed at the top of the list of coins by market capitalization. From my point of view, XRP is king. Of course, and you can pay for things with this coin. It's better than Bitcoin in some ways. Peer-to-peer cash is what Bitcoin was meant to be able to do. And it already does that. In the Bitcoin white paper, Satoshi Nakamoto wrote that. That's not possible, is it? Because it takes too long and costs too much. You can go after XRP all you want. But XRP really does work. To make things even better, spend the bits tokenized Bitcoin on the XRP record. This way, you can move Bitcoin as quickly as you move XRP. In this way, the XRP system helps to make sure that Bitcoin will be around for a long time. And vice versa. That's fine. In other words, I don't hate Bitcoin when I say things like that. I hold Bitcoin. I have since 2017. I'm just stating the truth. Because it was the first crypto, it is technically the worst crypto ever made. There have been changes for the better since then. That's great. Let progress in technology happen. Let that play out. But what I mean is that I'm not tribal. BTC is doing well, which makes me happy. I'm glad that Litcoins are doing well. I believe that I'm happy and that things are going well. I believe I have held all 4 of those coins since 2017. I still have them. Then there was this Litecoin. My God. They've been going for days and days and days. Someone wrote XRP the other day. And people want to keep the joke going. I guess, okay. Also, I'm not going to show what started this to make it clear for this movie. It's been on my station too many times now. They made a mean post about XRP. And of course the XRP community fought back and ripped them back. They were saying bad things about XRP. And the XRP community fought back. They will, of course. It's a machine for getting action. That is what you are going to do. Yes, we are going to answer. I mean, even look at posts from Trustworthy Crypto. He's just one of many. His post that he shared the night before, 133,000 views. Also, the original post about Litecoin has been seen 373,000 times. That's 2 people. There were 133,000 views of Incredible Crypto after that. That's why it took place. You can say bad things about XRP all you want, but all you're really doing is bringing attention to us, which is good in the long run, and I'll explain why. Litecoin writes again, and I guess the XRP people want to keep the joke going. Okay, the person who is in charge of the Litecoin account thinks he's pretty smart. This is why he is not sharp here. I shared that again, because he said that XRP users want to keep the roof going. This is my answer. I wrote, yes, that's right, we do. It helps people who own XRP. Paul Barron has the numbers to back it up. People who have XRP confusion syndrome definitely make more people use XRP, which drives up its price. Why? Because people who aren't sure yet can be persuaded that XRP is a good coin. People who aren't biased tend to study XRP and come to the logical conclusion that it has useful and desirable technical properties. This leads them to invest in it. You might be worried that I'm telling everyone about this. What could make people with XRP derangement syndrome stop talking about XRP, which would make XRP less visible? Do not be afraid. These jerks just can't help it. They'd still hate on XRP on social media, even if they knew it would only make more people want to use it. They can't control themselves.